started. I'm gonna be formal and start with the can you see this? There we go. Welcome, new tutorial. All right, so the way I do it is I put something I'll just use this chair, and I place this normally on top of the toilet paper, and then I move it and I turn this into free form. But if what we notice is that when you press G, it turns into free form, but where the object is at the time you press G actually changes its behavior, which is really weird. So if I press, if this is like sitting on this floor and I press G and I change the mode and I put it on top of the toilet paper and then I move this again, it's not gonna, you see this? It's not gonna follow the first object. Whereas you just put it on top and then you aim it on top of the toilet paper and press G and then put it down and then move it away, then it follows. But when you do it this way, when you sell the first object, it will delete everything. So there's third way, which is to place it normally and then pick it up and aim it in the sky, random place, and press G and then put it down, and then you can do whatever you want. You can even do snap to grid, and it will follow. Oh shit, it didn't work. Hang on. I'm not supposed to change the grid snapping after. Yeah, so this should work. Yeah, so now if you delete this one, the chair will remain.
Nice.
So there's like 3 different weirdest behavior. Yeah, so for anyone watching, this is useful because you can get consistent angles, and you can even use the grid on the floor to make things evenly spaced. So if I'm just gonna demonstrate with a light. So if I place this here, I'm just gonna use this one and place it in, and then I lift it in the air and press freeform, press G, and then I move it back to the toilet paper, and then I move this again, and now I'm on the grid, so I can move them together in even spacing, which means if I want to place that light upside down, oops, then I can make it poke out from perfectly centered location. Yeah. So this is kind of stuff that you can't really do with just regular freeform. Anyway, did it all make sense to you?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
very useful for. At first, you're like, why do I need that? But
yeah,
it's useful for getting stuff exact like this.
yeah, yeah,
And the second object also it ignores collision. So if you want to put, things like in weird places,
yeah,
you can.
and yeah, and because the toilet paper sticks to anything pretty much, so you can. It's really useful for putting like paintings on the ceilings and stuff like that. I thought you had a few other ideas for tutorials. Did you want to cover some of that, or should we leave that till another time?
Um, Let me see.
I forgot what they were. You had a few.
I honestly did too. I listed them out,
Yeah.
and unfortunately, it was in a gallery chat, so it's like,
Oh yeah.
uh, can I think of anything related? Um, Not off the top of my head.
Yeah.
I'm sure it'll come to me in a second though.
Yeah, that's very cool.
Oh, you can go over remote building. I think that's
Remote building.
like
Oh
building
yes.
with F8.
Yeah. So the way I do it is if you look at my action bar, I got 6, 7, and 8, 9 with different walls, and if I press F8, I go into the flight mode, and if I press 6 on my keyboard, I can actually place it, but I can only place it once per flight. But if I press 7, I can place the next one, and like that. So if I come back out of F8 and come back in, I actually have to do it twice. Then I can do the whole thing again. So I can press 6, 7, 8, 9. So one one thing that you can do is if you want to delete a whole bunch of stuff you can't reach, you can put like delete tool on 6, 7, and 8. Then you can just fly and press 6, delete that, 7, 8, and I think you mentioned like quick delete by having multiple. Is that like you press? Is that how you
Yeah,
do it? Yeah,
if you
yeah.
bind
Multiple
if you
delete.
bind multiple deletes
Right.
and you just like if I have 2 and 3 as my delete keys, I can like hit 2 click, 3 click, 2 3
Yep.
3 click. So if you have like just, you made a huge mess or you're deleting a default gallery, you can really
Yeah.
get through the deletion very quickly.
Yeah. You don't have to wait for the
I don't know that
feedback.
anybody wants that, but I do.
Yeah, I do too. I sometimes just it takes forever to delete like the default gallery. I'm gonna try that right now. 6, 7, 8. Yeah, that's nice. Cool. All right, new tutorial. Let's wrap up there. I'm gonna zoom out and there we go. Thank you for watching.